Timp 2 is a great shoe. Well, that concludes a nice 60 minutes in these boys here. So basically that was hill repeats, muddy hill repeats. I think I got about nearly 1,000 foot of elevation, just trying to find those hills. But just, yeah, that's nearly 50 miles now in these ones here, or probably a bit more. And to give you an update on them, it's all good. The tread is actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. For some reason it seems to hold that, especially in that lateral movement, the grip is great. But also the key thing here is the fact that it doesn't clog up a whole load of mud, and when it does, it drops quickly. Unfortunately, that's the problem with the Olympus. Although I love the Olympus to bits, it does clog up the mud, and especially on the side, it seems to get dead heavy, really heavy with the mud there. But these grip it, hold it, then drop it quite quickly. Which is great. I think there's not much of a flare on the side, where the Olympus has these extra bits which seems to clog on the mud. That midsole is great. That Quantic midsole, 29mm, it's just the ideal amount you need, because it's got perfect amount of protection. There's no rock plate, perfect amount of cushioning, but as I said before, you fit into the midsole in these, so you feel connected to the ground. Yeah, so the stability is amazing. The little break in the heel here as well, that's really good too, which is similar to the Olympus, because I have gone down hard on one side, but it hasn't rolled. It seems to break it nicely. Upper's great. The only annoying thing, obviously, this sort of knit here, it does get it wet. When it gets wet, it stays wet, a bit damper than normal. So that's the kind of only gripe I have with the upper. But the tongue, extremely comfortable. The lace is really good lockdown. The heel collar, I've got to admit, after 50-60 miles in these, I'm really impressed. Yeah, I'll be interested to see how they update that, but I hope they don't change the midsole, because it's spot on. 29mm is just it's just perfect, because you can go short and fast, and you can go long as well in comfort. Timp 2 is a great shoe. It's going to be interesting to see where I put the Olympus now into the rotation, because these ones can take over pretty much. But only comfort's amazing, Olympus. Don't get me wrong, I love them to bits, but just they do clog up a lot of mud. Maybe if it's more pavement, more road, maybe the Olympus might be better, because there's just that extra more cushion. But so far for the trails, I really recommend the Timp 2. But anyway, I've got the I have the Lone Peak 5 all weather, so waterproof. That's coming soon. That was delayed by customs because of Brexit. Yep, but anyway, that should be here in a few days. That's it for now. Anyway, so update on Timp 2. Very good shoe, all working perfectly. Obviously there's no wear and tear, because I've only had them for 50-60 miles, so there shouldn't be, but comfort is spot on, and that grip and the cushion and protection, all good.